Hello, hello, welcome back to another episode of I, Captain of My Ship. Today, I like to talk about the empty nest syndrome. That's when the last child leaves the house. And in my case, it was the 1st of July and today's the 29th of August. So it's almost 2 months later. My youngest daughter, the other three already moved out. They already studied in another city, so some time ago. So my youngest, of course, stayed the longest with me, and she left the house last 1st of July. And this was the weekend where I was at a family reunion with my brothers and sisters. So I wasn't home and I wasn't, unfortunately, not able to help her to move. So I was thankful to the people who could help her move to her next place where she lives now, and she studies. She will start her studies now. So that was an emotional weekend for me, to realize that time went by so fast. I remember the day she was born, and now she's 18. She's leaving the house. She starts to study. It's crazy. It's crazy how time flies. So it was then that I started to cry and realize that this period of my life is over. It's finished. I'm still a mom. I'll always be a mom of my 4 children, but they will not live at home. They are grown ups now. So it was an emotional day, of course. And then I came home, and what I did, I just closed the doors where she used to sleep. Those were empty rooms, of course. So I just closed the doors so I wouldn't see it and wouldn't be confronted with it. And my children came along quite often, all of them. It was summer holiday, and they all came by and stayed for a few nights, and I had just an incredible time with my children last summer holiday. So it was just a good summer holiday. There was not much time to feel the emptiness because my house was filled with friends, filled with my children, and it was just good. I didn't feel the emptiness. I started to feel this morning. This morning I woke up and I felt that there was something wrong. Already a few days I started to feel like there is something, and I couldn't find out what it was. And this morning I started to cry, and it all came out, and I cried and I cried. And it was because this was the first time I started to realize that the schools have started and my children will continue their studies. So they will not come home as frequent as it used to be, like the last 2 months. They cannot, because they have to study and they have to go to school and university. So yeah, they have their own lives, of course. And that's good for them and a new period for me. So I cried this morning a lot, which was good because I think crying cleanses the soul. So I think it's good to cry and to get this all out of your system when you realize it. And then I also look for some things that make me smile again. And one of the things that I found this morning, lay down on the drawer next to my bed. There's I have some things next to my bed, and one of the things is this little mirror. You might think, what a mirror? Why a mirror next to your bed? On the mirror, it says, "Look, this is how a super mommy looks like." And my daughter gave this to me, my youngest daughter gave this to me after we went out for a trip to a hotel where we started to dance for a few days, and we had just an incredible time together. We did that the last year for 3 times, and we just had so much fun together. And when I wasn't looking, and I was looking the other side, then she bought this mirror and she gave it to me when we came home, together with this card, a very beautiful card which says, Mommy, I just wanted to let you know how much I love you. And in this card, she writes down from her heart what I mean to her and how much she loves me. And yeah, I always kept the card and it's next to my bed. So I look at it and I just sometimes read it and just get emotional just by reading it. Those memories are so nice to have. Just memories that, yeah, it has been hard to raise for children, and I gotta say, it was an easy task. But when you look back, it's the memories that last. Another thing is this card. She made it by herself when she was babysitting, and a lot of kisses inside, you can see. It's just from paper. She made it on Mother's Day. Last Mother's Day she made it when she was babysitting one of her families, and she was making it, and the child she was babysitting was making something for her mom. She said, I will make something for my mom as well. So she made this for me. And yeah, the words in there are so incredible. They just make me cry and realize that I'm so thankful that I try to build a good relationship with all of my children and also with her. One other thing that made me really emotional this morning was this black box. You may say, a black box? What, a black box? Why do you need a black box? Well, when I take off the lid, it falls apart. And what happens, you will see a lot of pictures. And those are pictures of memories we had. And those memories are special because a lot of them come from the road trip I made with the children after the divorce. I went to the States for 6 weeks, and I traveled from New York to Los Angeles by car with the 4 children, and we had an amazing time. And then when I take off another lid of the box, the black box, what happens? Many other photos come. More memories. And special is it that after each photo she put a note, and it says, are you sad? Read this. Another note says, are you happy? Time to dance. Another note says, are you stressed? Okay, read this. Another note says, compliments. Oh, here are some compliments. A whole list of things of compliments she makes for me. Another thing is, oh, you don't like to work today? Oh, read this. So all those little notes, they are packed behind each photo. There's a little card in there, something she wrote. And then I take off another lid of the black box. It becomes smaller and smaller. There are still, again, other photos coming, falling. And here is Los Angeles. So yeah, nice. I just love to look at those pictures. And then another lid of one of the last boxes here. Me and her, me and the other children in the US. Oh, here jumping in the US. Oh, great. Here, Disneyland, Los Angeles, Disneyland. Yeah, we did crazy things. It's just so nice to read it. And when I opened the last smallest box in there, it says, of course, I love you. Kisses Laura, that's the youngest daughter. And in there is a present. And when I take out the present, it's a heart. It says, I love you. Yeah, sometimes I just don't know what to say. I can't find the right words. All I can say that when I look back as mom of 4 children, I'm 47 years old. The last one just left the house. That I really miss them. But what gives me so much love in my heart is all the memories I collected with my children. I have so many good times when I look back. And I'm so thankful that I took the time to have family times, family gatherings, family um, going out once a month. We come together still and we make memories. Still we do that. Even if they have left the house, we come together and have time together. And this is so precious, and you cannot replace it for anything else in life. Those are the precious moments. And what I can say from my heart is time flies. It's like yesterday when my oldest son, who's 25 years old and married last month, yeah, he already married my oldest son. It's crazy. That's how quick time goes. When I close my eyes, it's like yesterday he was born. Time flies. So please choose your time wisely. Take time to make memories. You will never regret looking back. I wish I had worked more for my boss. I wish I had whatever things done more. You will regret not spending time with your family. It's precious, it's priceless, I cannot replace it for anything else. I do not want it. Those memories are in my heart and I will always keep them in my heart. And my daughter, she once looked at my phone after the divorce and she said, Mom, I hardly don't see any pictures of you having fun with your friends. And I know you are seeing your friends. I said, yeah, I see my friends. Of course I see my friends. But you're not making any pictures and not making any memories. I thought, well, I make memories in my heart, so they are there. She said, Mom, you should take more pictures. She said, what I do, Mom, when I feel sad, I scroll through my phone and I see all the memories I made with my friends. And they make me smile again. They make me feel better. So every time I'm with one of my friends or with many friends or with my family, I take pictures. So I make sure that I do not forget and I can look at them back when I'm having a hard time, because everyone once in a while has a hard time. It's part of life. And those memories can help you get through these periods. So that was a thing that I did and I'm doing right now. Whenever a child comes by to say hi and we have fun, or a friend comes by, I try to make pictures and try to remember the warning, please take pictures. So that's what I do. And I wanted to give this to you as a memory. When you are having a good time with your children, ask someone, a passenger, please can you take a picture from us? so that you're also in the picture, so that you can remember these special times. Yes, and for now, I know that this chapter of being a mom will never be closed, because I will always be and stay a mom forever, forever, and that's good, because I wouldn't miss it for the world. But the time that my children were living permanently at home is over. And now that I feel this emptiness inside of me, the emptiness syndrome, that's good. And I can cry and I'm fine with it, because this is also part of life, and this is part of it. And after I've processed this, I know that I am stepping into a new future, and I know the future is bright and very good. I know that I will collect many more memories with my children, family, relatives, and friends. I know I'm not even halfway through my life book, because I'm already telling everyone I will be older than 100. So I'm not even 50, I'm only 47, so I'm not even halfway through my life. So I have such a long period to enjoy life, so much longer. And I will enjoy life, and I will make many memories. And to close a chapter in life is part of it. And yes, it is emotional, and that's good. I'm fine. But yeah, life's also good when there's closing a chapter. A new chapter will begin. And I'm looking forward to the new chapter. Enjoy your time with your family. Don't forget to make memories. Hug your children a little bit more often. Read them more stories. Listen to them more careful when they try to talk to you and make contact with you. Love them. And you'll never, ever, ever regret for loving your children. That's it for today. I hope to see you in one of my workshops, and talk to you later. Bye bye.